Greetings and welcome back to Banished. Alright, so we did have the whole copper village up and running, so let's take a quick look. We got 24 copper ware, so that means that we should have about 2 of these regular homewares. What do we need for fancy? Fancy furniture, pewterware, silverware. Alright, well, don't know how we make fancy furniture. Let's take a look back here. We need hardwood. Oh, right, that's right. I did check this out earlier. But for that, I'm gonna need some sort of hardwood forester. And I don't have that just yet. Actually, I've never looked at the building. Well, looks like a tower of some sort. Oddly enough. Let's see, what's the range? No, it's actually a very small range. Or is it the same? No, it seems to be smaller than a regular forester. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to investigate all of that later on. So, yes, well, now that we have a little bit of homewares somewhere, maybe? Do we? No, apparently not. Oh, it's because he is at the limit. Alright, so we're back to those stupid limits. Let's take a look. Materials. Well, let's up it once again. I'm gonna have to get rid of a bunch of materials. I wonder, is it feathers again? Well, we got a bunch of feathers. Not sure what else it is. We got a lot of bone meal as well. I might need to make a... Let's take a look at this trader first. Seeds. Oh yeah, I did take a look at the seeds as well. There is a list online for all the seeds in a Colonial Charter, and I was looking at some seeds or plants that can grow in some harsh climate, and I think the best ones were squash and sugar beets and onions, but I do have onions already, I think, or don't I? Let's see, cabbage, no. Well, I do have onions, alright. So I'm gonna be looking for stuff like squash and... Let's see, what does he have? Nothing good. I'm gonna order squash and... Where is it? Sugar beets. There we go, order this just once. Because they can grow in cold temperatures. Okay. Now I have to handle this materials limit. Now I could easily up the limit, but that problem is gonna persist. Because every time I up the limit, they're gonna get to the limit and then I'll have to up it again. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out how I can lower it again. Otherwise this old castle will be completely filled up with materials that I don't need. So, maybe I'm gonna shut down the hunter for the time being, because it is giving me a ton of feathers that I don't need, and even only just a little bit of leather, and we should have wool now from the sheep, so we're making wool coats. So yeah, I think I'll do that, but I'm gonna need to replace some of the food production, so what can I do? I'm gonna need more food. I guess maybe another farm. Wait, are we slaughtering sheep as well or not? Let's take a look. So there is supposed to be... Oh, well, someone else died. Let's reassign the builder, since I'm not building anything. So let's take a look. Wait, that's new. Or isn't it? No, wool pan. Okay, never mind. Butcher. We got... sheep butcher. Okay, well, the weird thing is that I haven't seen any slaughtered sheep just yet. Do I need a butcher before they actually slaughter them, or? I'm not entirely sure. Let's take another look at the inventory. So do we have anything with the word sheep in it? It doesn't look like it. but I'm gonna try it anyway. Well, I guess I'm gonna be building something after all, but let's see. And apparently the FPS is very low when I turn around. It's well, it's not okay. Well, let's build a sheep butcher. Let's build it next to this sheep pasture, I guess. Although I could use this for sheep as well. It's gonna be a little bit of a smaller pasture, but it could work. Though I can't. I gotta split the herd. Well, I guess, no, it will work. So, you know what? Let's do that first. Let's split this herd. Let's build a new pasture around here. Let's go with a slope conforming pasture. No, well, screw it. Let's just go with a regular one. Otherwise I have to make the fence on my own. So let's take a look. What is this size? This is 24 by 7. And this would be... that's about the same, I would guess. Well, this would be... I guess that could work. Let's do that. Then I'm gonna need a butcher somewhere. I guess I can place him around here, if I still have room. How big is this thing? Pretty small, but not small enough. About down here? Oh, well, here it would fit. That would be good. Or next to the tunnel. Nope, that doesn't work. Or on the other side, over here. Maybe? Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll also be building something else down here. We still got some room for houses, but I think I will be upgrading some first. We should have some homewares now. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, there we go. 4 homewares. That's actually not bad. The copper village has been quite busy, I guess. Good. So let us see what we can upgrade. Maybe this one to start off with. We only got 1 person living there. Or what about back here? We got the 2 families, I guess. So I'm gonna start with this one. Now I do think that you can upgrade it immediately because... well, actually I don't know. Well, let's just test it out what it does. Okay, it does, but let's go with this one instead. Now we do have 1 homeless person. I hope this person can go live someplace else, and of course I don't have any builders. So... that's my health is going down for some reason. Alright, well... I gotta reassign someone to do another job. What about these stone cutters? I got two, so let's get rid of 1 of each actually. Because I seem to have plenty of iron and a decent amount of stone. Now, I got 2 builders. Unfortunately this person is homeless, but it is summertime, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I should have really done that right after the winter, but oh well. However, this might mean that I do need a little bit of a few more houses. Most of them are probably very filled. Or I could get lucky if someone decides to die. Then there might be some open room in one of the houses, but I guess I'm gonna have to wait. It shouldn't take that long to be built, however. I hope. The builders should be living nearby. Let's take a look. Well, it's actually not showing. Wow, we got a lot of students. So that means we'll have a lot of people soon. Oh yeah, we're also building this. Let's pause this building so that the builders are not distracted. But I'm still building something else, I guess. Oh yeah, the pasture. Let's pause this one as well so that they can concentrate on this house. Gotta get it finished before winter arrives, which is fairly soon, about 1 or 2 months away. Who is this anyway? You are a laborer. Alright, well that's fine. Now we are storing everything first, and there's a stockpile right here. I've got a bit of stone left, but that should be fine. We got a stone stockpile right here. Okay, well, let's assign another builder. Okay, so it's still taken a while, but we got 3 builders and a bunch of laborers, so we should be safe. Now we're once again at some sort of limit. I guess it's the iron limit. Let's up it again. And over here, the clothes limit. Let's up it as well. And now this person probably doesn't have any copperware left. Now we should have still a lot of furniture, so that should not be an issue. Let's see, furniture, yeah, well, a decent amount, but we are using quite a bit of it. We need 4 furniture and 8 copperware. I would expect that copperware is being produced a lot slower. Let's take a look. 36 copperware, and what about furniture? Yeah, it's probably gonna be less, but that's good. And how the hell did this person gather stone and logs? I'm not sure how that happens, but... Alright, how about this house? Almost there. Okay, good. So it seems like this person is gonna get a house before winter arrives, because it seems like winter is late this time. And I guess it's a good thing, since this person is still very occupied with cabbage. Now, one of the differences, however, could be that certain crops require 2 months to grow, and the other crops require 3 months. So I'm guessing that the carrots are 2 months, and cabbage perhaps is 3 months. So I might need to change the sizes of these crop fields a little bit, so that they can actually do all this work in 1 month, because right now I'm going to be losing all this food. Well, maybe not all, but most of it. And there we go, we have a townhouse. A little bit bigger than a regular house. Now can I build this immediately? Let's take a look. Country house. No, it seems like I have to start with the town abode. Unlike the regular chain of houses, which start at wooden house, stone house and country house. But oh well, that's okay. And apparently we now have the beekeeper living here, so... Alright, now I'm gonna need more houses. So let us build another town abode right here. Actually, I was gonna build another house here, wasn't I? Let's go with a country house right away. There we go. That's good. I should have enough building supplies and homewares for all that. What about lumber? How much lumber do I have left? Because my... Actually, no. The furniture... Oh, wait, we got a trader. Horses. No, not yet anyway. I've been thinking about horses, and I'm probably gonna have like one village somewhere with a lot of open space that'll specialize in horses. Possibly up here, because there's a lot of open room here. Could have a whole horse ranch of some sort. Could be nice. And then I'm gonna have like different sorts of animals and crops in different areas, and that way you sort of have like I don't know, specialized areas and some diversity. Like people over here might focus on horses, and people over here might have more cows, for example, and that'll be sort of interesting. And then you also have some trade going, so people down south might only occasionally be able to eat some horse meat, and people up north might only occasionally be able to get some cow products. So that's sort of interesting, I think. We're building this house. Then I'm gonna be unpausing. Well, you know what? Let's unpause it already. Okay. Food is going up. Okay. But it is going down on average. Actually, I could take a look. It's supposed to be in the statistics. Crafts, food. Yeah, it's going down on average, as you can see. So I gotta fix that. I hope that I can butcher some sheep. Then I can turn off the hunting cabin. Then slowly I'm gonna be migrating most of the hunter-gatherer sort of buildings to some other areas. That way we can start to urbanize my village. Looks like the fishing village is still doing pretty well. We actually have a lot of people working here. Let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 people, and I have... Did I count the shore house? Yeah, I did. 10 people. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 houses. That's not good enough. That means that someone is gonna live far away. Let's take a look at the paths. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Yeah, we got a fisherman living far away. That's not ideal, so I'm probably gonna be building another house down here. And let's take a look at the trader. Sugar beets. Oh, well, that's one of the things that I needed. So, let us trade. How much do I need? Let's start off with getting rid of all these feathers. So then I need 3,150 more. So that's how much? That's 200 and something. So let's do something like this. It'll be close. Yeah, there we go. So 30 more. That's alright, good. Let's trade and dismiss. Now our materials should be dropping, since this person is going to be collecting a bunch of feathers that we have right here. And as I said, I don't really need feathers anymore. So, okay, back here we shall put sheep. And we shall also need to split this herd. Oh, that's interesting. So I can actually split this one. I guess I need another pasture first before it shows me if I can split him. But that's good. I thought that I needed more than 12. So that's very good. Let's split the herd. We got one person. We got no one here. Let's assign someone. So drop this to one person, drop this one to one person. Don't really need more than one person to work at each field. Alright, and we got the sheep butcher as well. We will need to... Let's get rid of one builder. Well, I guess I don't need the butcher just yet. We'll need to wait a little while before these two herds have been replenished. This one has 12 as well. Okay, well that's good. That's a decent size. Okay, I was gonna do some other stuff. I was gonna build some more houses, I guess. Let's also take a look at the fancy, well not fancy, just a country house. It does look nice. It really does fit with the Skyrim theme, I would say. Sort of like somewhere in between a stone house and a wooden house, like with all these support beams. made in wood. Pretty good. And I guess the townhouse looks a little bit the same. Yeah, sort of, I guess. If I were to upgrade again, it would look a lot more like the country house. That's pretty nice. I think eventually I'm gonna be getting rid of these log cabins because they won't really belong anymore in a town like this. I'll mostly have log cabins and these small villages on the outskirts. I guess I should be building some more houses or upgrading one. But I gotta be careful which ones I upgrade. I could of course also build... Now that Yeah, I'm gonna be building another well actually. I built one back here and I want to make sure that I have access to water, well, everywhere. We got a river here, but I don't think that my people are smart enough to go gather water from a river to put out fires. So I'm gonna put someone in this village as well. I don't know where. Back here perhaps, next to this tree. I hope that they don't chop down the tree. No, they don't. Okay. And I've got another trader with ducks. I don't need ducks since I already have too many feathers as it is. Now let's see what I can upgrade. The teacher is very old, so luckily I have plenty of laborers. So which ones could I upgrade? I've got 2 old people here. But this would be upgrading the cabin to a large log cabin. I'm not sure if more people can live in a large log cabin. It would make sense, but in the regular one it's 5 people, I guess. I really should have looked it up, but I think it's 5. I've only ever seen 5 in one house, so of course that could be simply because it only shows 5 by default. You gotta scroll, but still. What about these houses? Well, I'm gonna stick with stone houses in the mining village. I gotta see what I'm gonna upgrade. So this summer, I'm gonna delay upgrades until winter has arrived, because we're already halfway to winter, and by the time they actually build it, my people might freeze to death, so that's not ideal. So what else am I gonna build instead? Well, I'm still building the well, actually. But food is an issue. I'm actually gonna assign someone here to this sheep butcher to see if he's actually gonna do something. Wow, we got a lot of sheep here. That's odd. This one isn't really doing much, while this one is. That's very odd. Not sure why that is. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need more food. I might put someone else in the on the fishing dock. Although I don't really have room for people to go live here, so maybe I could put another gatherer around here to have some extra food supply. Yeah, I guess I could do that, since I'll be migrating all the gatherers to the outskirts of the village anyway, so might as well do that now. And or I could also get this, for example, a tidal pool. I'm gonna do that next. Well, after that I build the gatherer's hut. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna put it right here, as there seems to be a lot of room. I'm gonna put it there. I'm gonna build another house here as well. Okay, we got another trader with sheep. Don't need sheep. This person still hasn't gathered any feathers, even though we have plenty. At least I think so. Yeah, we got a lot, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, well, anyway, I guess I'll be ending the episode here, so thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.